feel like I'm on a school field trip. We made it on the bus and we're on our way to go snorkeling.
Almost got you guys ready for the water.
Hey guys, so we made it back to the hotel after we went snorkeling and it was so much fun. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit nervous just because I obviously know how to swim in a pool, which is like what, 6 feet max. I had never swam in the ocean like that before, so I don't know how I'd react, like if I'd be able to keep myself afloat, but it was actually fine. The first time we jumped off, again, I was a little bit nervous and I couldn't really see anything, if I'm being honest. Like the water was too dark and we just didn't see any dolphins. even though like right before we jumped off there were dolphins in the area. It was also kind of hard to like see my family because I don't have that great a vision. So then we finally went on the boat again, and then a few minutes later there were more dolphins, but I didn't get down the second time because my family didn't get down, and I was a little bit nervous because the divers, or like the expert swimmers, let's just say the instructors, they would kind of just like jump off and you would have to catch up to them, and so I was nervous that I wouldn't be able to. Then they came back in a few minutes later, maybe like 10-15 minutes later. Some more dolphins were spotted, so then I jumped in like by myself, like without my family. And I just kind of like hung around with the instructors. I was like, please don't let me drown out here. I can swim, but I don't know how long, you know. Luckily we had life vests, and we could breathe underwater because we had, you know, like the goggles that are attached to those like air, I don't know, that you can like breathe in through. And then yeah, so like we were just looking around, and the instructor was like, oh, look underwater, there's dolphins. So I look, and there were dolphins. They were so cute. They weren't that big, honestly. They were like, I don't know, well, they're kind of far away, so it's hard to tell, but they were, I'd say like this big. But yeah, they were so cute. They didn't stay around very long though, I think because they get scared from the boat and all the people coming, so that made sense. But then we went right back onto the boat, and then we, do you say like drive the boat? I don't know, whatever. We like drove, let's say, to like more shallow water to go, you know, snorkeling again. So we went under, and it was so beautiful. I'll include clips and everything. You probably already saw them. But yeah, there's just like so many fish. They were like yellow and blue and black, and they were so cute. They were just like swimming right underneath us, and they tickled because we could feel them. That's how close they were. And then at one point there was a turtle. It was so cute. It was just like swimming super close, and I got closer to it, but I like made sure to keep a little distance because I didn't want to scare it or anything. But I would just like follow it up and down the water because it would go down and then it would come back up, I think, for air. I don't know if they need air, but yeah, it was so cute. And then like eventually just kind of swam down. But it was fun to just see it for a little bit. I felt like I was in Finding Nemo. I also felt like I was Ariel in The Little Mermaid. I was like, under the sea. Yeah, it was so much fun. And then they had this like water slide that you could go down. I went down the water slide. And then there's also a rock climbing wall that you could do that was just like attached to the boat. And I was gonna go on it, but then these like teenage guys were on it, and they were like jumping off. But this one dude was like scared or something because he kept looking back, and he would not jump off the thing. And I was like, if you don't either jump off right now or like climb down a little bit and then jump off, like, ugh. But he didn't, because then they're like, okay, everybody, we're gonna go back onto the boat so we can leave. So I never got the chance to go on the rock climbing wall.